Would you rather have an unlimited lifetime supply of Chipotle or $100,000 right now? That's an interesting question. 100K is probably, I mean, it's almost certainly the right answer, but I eat a lot of Chipotle. Does it include Uber Eats fees? So let's say I have unlimited Chipotle. Can I order it on my phone? If it does, then yeah, easily. I'll take the Chipotle. I mean, I'm on pace, dude. I'm on pace. I think I've spent $10,000 in total on Chipotle delivery. Easily. Give me the rest of my life, I'll eat Chipotle 100%. But what you basically said is, as long as you like Chipotle, you've got unlimited food. Unlimited food, dude. That's $100,000. Something could happen, you know? You could invest it in something that loses value. But guaranteed food forever? What if Chipotle goes under? I guess theoretically, Chipotle could go out of business, especially if they're serving me free food. Can I order for my friends? Can I really fucking milk this? I can't solve world hunger because I'm assuming that Chipotle is not free for them. It's free for me. It's like some kind of loophole where they are taking out of their profits my Chipotle. So I can't like just make 100 million Chipotle stores free. Plus I always get the guac. I mean, I can get all the guac now. I can get double meat every time. Just resell the burritos. What do you mean resell the burrito? Like I'm gonna go into a Chipotle, use my free card to get a bunch of free burritos, and then sit out front with a tray reselling burritos. Who goes to Chipotle? I mean, I have to really mark them down, and then it'd be spooky. Let's say you walk to Chipotle, and then you see a guy out front in a cool jean jacket offering $1 burritos. Do you buy? Are you worried, or you just keep going into Chipotle and get their mystery burritos? At what point does the money become more valuable than Chipotle to you? I mean, the real answer is the money, bro, right? Even if I really love Chipotle, I was joking. But $100,000, you could take $20,000 and have Chipotle like anytime you want, and then you have 80 grand you could put into the market. Realistically, you're not spending that much on Chipotle that it would. The guac is really expensive. The guac is such a crazy markup. $2? It's a one little slab of guac. It doesn't feel like the guac is that much more than the other ingredients that they don't charge you for. I know avocados are expensive, but it just feels like they really, it's what they do is they farm the millennial. It's millennial farming is what it is. Because we love avocados and they know that they can really milk us on that. It's a millennial tax, yeah. I used to work there because it takes so much time to do in the morning. To mash the avocado and make the guac, that's why they charge $2 for it. Fine, whatever. I'm still buying it. How much does it cost to buy Chipotle? Can you put the 100K towards building one yourself and get free Chipotle? If you take $100,000, which is not enough, by the way, towards building a Chipotle franchise and then use it to give yourself gratuitous amounts of free Chipotle, that is the least efficient way to buy meat and tortillas to make yourself food. Do you understand? You are just cutting into your own bottom line, and you've spent all of the money on the employees and the space and the franchise rights. That is so stupid. It's not passive income. It's extremely active. Extremely active. People who own single franchises are not raking it in. The fucking moneyed elite that own a single Chipotle or McDonald's, or those guys bust their ass to make, I don't know, probably 100 grand a year is what they net, I guess. It's the people that own like 50 is where they're starting raking it in, and they have a manager to manage the managers. Way more than 100K? No, it's not way more than 100K. It's not. If you own one franchise, they don't net that much. There is no guy that is who's clearing 2 million on one store. What are you talking about? These industries are thin margins. Yeah, thin. But you would want a Wetzel's? Yeah, because Wetzel's low upfront cost, high ROI. It'll pay for itself in like 3.5 years, and then it's all profit. I just looked it up. Profits are around 50 to 150K a year. Interesting. And not exactly what I said, but there was some guy in chat who claimed I was dead wrong. That's interesting. I'm just confused because usually chat's always right about this stuff. So I take all the money and make it back in a year. No. What? No. No, if it's a really good franchise, you'll make your money back in a few years. But you have to run it well. Do you understand? And you have to hire people that are good. You know, it's a little bit of luck because some franchises, just because of larger consumer tastes, fall out of favor. You know, there's a lot of people that jumped on the franchise trend for frozen yogurt. Remember that? Frozen yogurt, boba places, they jump in, saturate the market, and the consumer tastes change. People don't want that stuff anymore. And then you're stuck. Boba's probably the more recent example, but like if you're getting into boba now, just recognize that you're doing the same thing as the frozen yogurt guys did, which is like jumping on a trend, hoping the trend stays, consumer tastes don't change. And if they do, you better have a fucking backup plan. The benchmark for success for the average restaurant is you pay back your debts in 3 years. Yeah, Exactly, about 3 years. And that's good. That's awesome. Then all of a sudden you're clearing some money and you start to expand, try to get more than one. That's the dream. After that, it's infinite Chipotle for me. Listen, if you own a Chipotle, you can get Chipotle meals for cheap for free, I guess. Like, but it comes out of your own bottom line. It's like you're opening a lemonade stand and then drinking the lemonade. You're like, I found a fucking hack. It's like, no, you bought the lemons, you bought the sugar, you put it together, and now you're drinking it. It's not a hack, dude. Everything comes back to your bottom line. Just eat the leftovers from the customers. Now we're talking. If you are a Chipotle owner who sips through the garbage or, you know, cleans up the tables by grabbing the burritos and finishing them, all of a sudden, okay, less waste, free food for you. Now we're talking. That's Grussel. That's you maximizing every profit, no beans wasted. I think that now we're talking. The owner just walking around asking, are you gonna finish that? That's hype. Now we're getting on the same page here. I see where you guys are going with this. The GOAT pizza chain. I don't know if I really like any of the pizza chains. I used to be a Domino's Daryl, like in college, but listen, I mean, like one benefit of living in a city is like, especially a big city, like there's gonna be some non-chain pizza you can get. One thing I fucking hate is Papa John's. Oh, I call Papa John's Diarrhea John's, and I hate to be crass. Papa John's is nasty, bro. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Trash. Hungry Howie's crust is goated. Yeah. I used to get Hungry Howie's. In high school, we would all split. We would all buy one full Hungry Howie's large, and we would split it at lunch because you could go off campus. It was kind of based. Oh, I remember we had this dude named Taylor, actually. I think I've told other stories about Taylor. We all pooled our money, which was like 20 bucks, and we gave it to him to go get 2 large Hungry Howie's pizzas. And we should have had like, I don't remember, it was like, like $5 change, right? Well, there was a cute girl that he liked that was working there. And then for some reason, he came back with one like medium-sized pizza and no change. All of the money was gone. And he said, unironically, he doesn't know what happened. He didn't like, he's like, I don't know. I don't understand. It's not like a major hilarious story today, but we made fun of him for that for like 4 years. Like, we still making fun of today. I just hung out with those guys back in Arizona. We still tell that story. I don't know. It's not even that big of a story. We still tell that story all the time. It's just one of those stories that fucking runs. Did he get the girl? No, he didn't. He didn't get the girl. Although, not to disrespect this girl or the situation, but that girl, and it's been a long time, I'm sure, but she had to give a speech to the whole school at the end of the year. She was like, not valedictorian, but something like that. And one of the students had committed suicide that year. And she like did a moment of silence, but then giggled. And it was bad. Everyone was mad. And I think she was just nervous. With hindsight, you know what I'm saying? I was because I knew that guy and I was really mad at her. But now that it's been many years, I'm like, you know what? I don't think she was like the spawn of Satan. I think she was nervous because, she was fucking young to be giving such a speech. But at the time, everybody was mad at her. I mean, it was a real drama moment. Why is she laughing about suicide? Little bro, it's not your problem to be. She's served her time. Okay, stupid shovel, you don't need to be fucking hunting her down. And I'm sure it was very tough for her after that. I mean, parents were mad. This was like fucking 15 years ago too. Oh my God, I left half hour ago to avoid listening to him slurp soup and he's still slurping it. I'm sorry that I enjoy the delicious soup that my wife made for me. Oh, lock me up. Throw away the key. Put him in the gallows, dude. He likes to eat the soup that his wife made him for dinner. He doesn't want to eat it cold later. He wants to eat it while it's hot. Oh no. What a devil, dude. Then start stream later. I can't because I committed to 7. I said my title was 7:31 come hell or high water. So I didn't have a lot of flexibility. I couldn't like push it back 20 minutes and eat my soup. I had to go live, and that was right when Ari delivered me the soup. Okay, you see how I'm put in these situations? I'm thrust into these problems and I have to fucking find solutions on the fly. Neurons crackling.